Hello and welcome to downtown Seattle, home of the Stingrays Center, home of the Seattle Stingrays. Sit back and enjoy this one, and we run away here on a Saturday night for some late night West Coast hockey. The San Diego Sharpshooters being hosted by the Seattle Stingrays. Glad to have you with us here on a Saturday night. Matthew Joseph over the blue line, able to move on anyway. Down the ice is Mark Jankowski trying to move it right back out to the front with a shot and a save. Scooped up by Nick Lenny. Out to Brock Nelson. Near side of the middle is Gallagher, able to move back to the right side. Trying to find an open line pass to Nelson, moving in the middle with a shot, he scores! Brock Nelson in close quarters. 1-0 Seattle. So Nelson retrieves the puck coming in the middle at an angle. And then he gets a shot, it goes, you can see. A short pass. He fires it right in the 5-0. A very open foul from Jackson Stauber. And Seattle leads 1-0. Side. Meyer looking for a lane. Finds Prezaraki. To the front. Troy Terry with a shot and a save back on the near side boards. San Diego right out in front of the back end with a shot. He scores! Troy Terry right out in front. Third goal this season, and San Diego ties the game at 1. Really good passing by San Diego, especially around that offensive zone. Around the boards from the point, offensive, and then they move in. Troy Terry right in front, really good positioning by San Diego. Really good positioning. You guys are in the right spots to get the chain going, and then keep the chain going. Really good passing that ends up in the hands of Troy Terry, who shovels it on the back end. Alexander Prezaraki and Ethan Tannehill be power to the front of the back end with a chance tonight. Back up high. Good shot. And power takes control. Flipped right to the front with a shot on goal. Turn the side of the far boards. Will Burrows pinned against the boards by 2 San Diego defensemen. Burrows. And a shot there in front. They score! Kyle Connor. Second goal for the Seattle Stingrays. And the Stingrays take a 2-1 lead right out in front. 2-1 Seattle. Loose puck there in front. Kyle Connor takes over. He goes, shoots near side, top corner. The upper right corner. And Stauber doesn't even have enough time to react. The Stingrays take a 2-1 lead. This one can't get a shot. Happened to see he was there. Still recovered it. Brock Nelson. Nice pass. They score. They've done it again. Brendan Gallagher. 3-1. Stingrays. Back to back. So really good passing. Really good positioning. Gallagher just sneaking slowly moving to the front. And then he receives an awkward backhand pass and he just shovels it onto the backhand right into the net near side. And the Stingrays have a 3-run lead, a 2-run lead, a 3-1 lead, just like Sam. Over to Prezaraki. Feeds Timo Meyer, right side to the middle, right to the front. Troy Terry, the backhand, he scores! Troy Terry's got his second goal for the Sharpshooters in this game. He has both goals for San Diego, right out in front of the backhand. And it's a 1-goal game, just like that. A lot of offense in this one as he beats Philip Grubauer on his right pad. Specifically, gets it over the right toe of Philip Grubauer. And the Sharpshooters are within 1. After giving up back-to-back goals, Troy Terry single-handedly able to a prize slap shot blocked down the corner. Will Burrows. Behind the goal, Matthew Joseph for the backhand. Out in front with a shot and a save. 11:39 remaining in the second. Right forward with Athens, seal along the wall. Jankowski comes out with it and he scores! A bottle popper for Mark Jankowski and the game's tied at 3. He got the bottle popper. Gets it, shovels out from a scramble body who's in the corner there and just moves out. He moves way out for this backhand shot. He moves way up and goes top shelf on the near corner. And then the puck rolls around and then hits the ball and knocks it out. And the game's tied at 3, just like that. Pops the goal is one around out of his position. And now takes over, ready to throw with a chance on goal denied. Back up high over to Travis Dermott. Up high, steal. Rips one blocked by Kevin Hayes. Over to Anthony Pavilion. He's knocked down. Kevin Hayes. In the middle. He shoots and he scores! Kevin Hayes right down Broadway. And the San Diego Sharpshooters lead 4-3. Second goal this season for Kevin Hayes for San Diego. Hayes moving right through. Right between the defenders and right in the slot between the legs of Philip Grubauer to give San Diego a 4-3 lead. Brock Nelson is there without Trey Stathamsey in the face-off dot, and the Stingrays is able to win it. German able to move on in the offensive zone, and he's forced to the corner, scooped up there by Cal McCarr. He's battling for it, able to find his teammate back. He's along the inside, steal, Nelson in front, and he scores! Right in front of that! Brock Nelson's got his second. And we're tied at 4. Back and forth we go. Nelson turns it over in the right corner. See? And then he spins around right at the front of the net and shoots it over past the pad of Jackson Stauber, and the game's tied at 4. But back and forth we go. They have really only two. The San Diego Sports, however, they are like one of the most unique sports markets because they have really only two teams, only one major team. They used to have 3, but that was the San Diego Chargers. So originally the LA Chargers moved to San Diego, and recently they moved back to LA. Just in the middle with a shot, it trickles in for the score! 5-4 Seattle. First goal this season for Matthew Joseph for the Stingrays. Just a simple wrist shot. Stauber thinks he saves it, and then he does, but not all of it. As that puck is still loose and it just trickles in barely. When a couple inches to the left, it would have been bounced off the post and slid out. But no, that goes in. 5-4 Stingrays. Chase DeLeo out to center, and the Stingrays going to rip along their own blue line. Gallagher on the backhand. Able to get into the zone barely. Looking for a lane. He's cornered. Spins back around. He stops up and moves back up high with Nicoletti. With a shot, score! Nicoletti! His first goal for the Seattle Stingrays, and it's 6-4 Seattle. And the offense just keeps on coming here at Stingray Center. A high scoring affair right through the blocker, right past the block of Stauber, and that might be the game for Jackson Stauber. We will see. Back up by FMC with shot there. Scores! Somehow that one in, off a deflection to Fabian Zetterlund. And it's a 1-goal game once again. How about this? Well, a shot tipped by Zetterlund right in front of the net. A deflection tips it up high. And bada bing, bada boom. Goes up high, top shelf, beating Philip Grubauer, and it's 6-5. It over though, in the hands of Jacob McDonald. Here comes Alexander Piccaracki for San Diego along the right side. It's turned over to Joseph again, over to Owen Powell. No good feed over to Will Burrows. Top of the left circle. Connor in the middle with a shot to save Burrows. A rebound. 2 saves. On the backhand, Burrows up high. Martin. Left on it. McDonald got up his racking. Face off to the right of Grubauer. San Diego able to win the offensive one. On the backhand, shot there and a save. And the Stingrays able to get out to center ice. Down the wing, Kyle Connor with some speed. Connor on the backhand, moving to the other side. Shot save. Joseph on the backhand, he scores! Matthew Joseph's got his second. 7-5 Stingrays. And for the first time in a bit, the Stingrays have a 2-goal lead. Horrible Rose, Alexander Prezerak at the face-off. Down to 22 seconds, face-off won by San Diego with a shot there. One rebound, they score! Timo Meyer makes it a 1-goal game. Right in front of the net. On a rebound. And the Sharpshooters get within one with 20 seconds left. A shot there, a great save. And Grubauer is flailing around after making a really good save. It happened so quickly, and then a rebound from Meyer leaves the top of the... After Grubauer leaves the top of the net wide open. It's a 6-5 lead for Mike Matthew Pekka, Kevin Hayes, once again. Face off in the Seattle zone. Seattle able to win it. Connor Clifton down to 8 seconds. Clem Costin go for the empty net. They will not need the empty net. And the Stingrays are going to win this one by a final score of 7-6 as the final horn sounds. Seattle Stingrays win it 7-6 over the San Diego Sharpshooters. They're on a Saturday night.